With this blueprint, I was really trying to demonstrate possibilities for a use case of how this could be potentially used. So we have, your pipe being built and these different objects I have at each point. And the idea of it could be valves or junctions for piping, or maybe conduit boxes where wires will go into in individual boxes, and have it set up here where you could have like no objects. You don't have anything on there. One object, and one object will allow me to have the main object. Oops. Your first object set on your numbers of points, so I can have this same junction box in a line at different points depending on the various variations in lengths that you would want to have it on. I have an option where you could just have two objects, and basically you would have your first two objects set. You could have them at any along the length at any of these points. Maybe this particular run has different types of boxes, or two different types of boxes along the points, and I have it set for option for have three. Maybe there's three types: a larger one where all the wires running in, one junction uh, you know going up the length of um, a pillar or something, and then maybe junction blocks in a wall, options like this. This is just set for more or less demonstration purposes, but I wanted to show how one of these blueprints could be built to do something specific that we would need with similar options. Also, I wanted to keep in mind with this one I built where the pipe mesh itself is a static. There's issues with running instant meshes, where instant mesh does not curve. I was showing you that won't curve right, and having a wire curve and having them connect correctly would not work if it was instanced. Also, with the instance meshes, you have this instant meshes, you have the same LOD throughout the entirety of the object, which wouldn't be good for us. What I used for the individual object was hierarchy. Now, hierarchy instances does allow for different LODs for each instant object. So now how many times I have this first objects along a single line, each of the locations would be, wrong one. Each location of this junction box example is a completely separate instance, hierarchical, and would each individually have their own LODs, help with resource usage. Hey, that's what I have. Thanks.